As we were walking up to this house, we could literally hear like the chime in the background of the university clock, which is really funny. Imagine being a college student, waking up late, you hit the snooze button a couple times, and you could still walk to class and make it in time. That's how close we are to Westminster. Not only are we gonna walk through this epic, fully remodeled property, but I'm also gonna talk to you about some features and key unique aspects of the Sugarhouse area in general that I think would be very helpful, especially if you're not familiar with this area, if you're relocating to Salt Lake City, or if you've never lived in the Sugarhouse area. I'm gonna tell you all the good and all the bad as we're walking through this property. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way, as soon as we post a new video, you can be the first to know what's going on here in Salt Lake City. So the first unique aspect that's really common for Sugarhouse homes and some of the surrounding Salt Lake City suburbs is to have a front porch. It feels very Southern, it feels very laid back. To have a front porch, not all houses in Sugarhouse do, but very common to have a porch. It's awesome, especially in the summertime, to sit out here, enjoy the weather, talk to your neighbors. It's a very walkable neighborhood. Having a front porch is a very unique aspect of Sugarhouse homes. Unique aspect number 2 is the rambler-style home, which means you have a main level, and in the case here in Utah, very common to also have a basement underground or partially underground, but not just a rambler, specifically a brick exterior rambler is super common in Sugarhouse. They're really, really pretty homes. You don't see that in some of the other suburbs, but you would definitely find that in Sugarhouse. All right, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,650 square feet. It sits on 0.12 acres. That's a pretty common size lot for this area. So as soon as you walk through the front door, you're kind of immediately greeted by this, formal living room. You've got the gas fireplace, you've got the built-ins, you've got the nice tile backsplash. And then as you walk in further, this is kind of the formal dining area. It's really nice to have that distinction between the kitchen and where people will actually sit down and eat. Of course, we do have extra seating here at the countertop. They made this island kind of extend a little bit over so you can add some extra seating there. Really nice touch, especially if you're having extra people over, to have plenty of seating for entertaining. As you walk further into the house, this is a really common layout where you have like formal dining area, living room, or a seating area, and then the kitchen right off of that. You'll notice what's really common in these Sugarhouse homes, you have plenty of natural light. We kind of have windows on every wall sort of surrounding us. This is a real nice island. They did plenty of cabinets. I think a lot of people really like having plenty of storage space in the kitchen. And then right off the kitchen, I'll show you the 2 bedrooms upstairs and the 1 bathroom. Again, very common is this exact layout where you have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs, and in the basement you have another 2 bedrooms and a bathroom for a total of 4 bed, 2 bath. Extremely common layout. So let's go check it out. All right, so right off the kitchen, walking down the hallway, this is where the 2 bedrooms and bathroom are gonna be. Let's go ahead and walk into the first bedroom. The square footage is pretty even between the upstairs and the downstairs, between that 1,650 square feet. So these 2 bedrooms can definitely fit a full king size bed. You've got plenty of closet space. They did a beautiful job bringing this property up to today's standards in terms of the aesthetic, in terms of the overall style. A lot of people would probably use this right off of the primary bedroom as either a nursery or a room for the kids. And then right off both of these bedrooms is the upstairs bathroom. Again, super common to just have the 1 bathroom upstairs, and it's usually a full bathroom, meaning you have not just the toilet and the vanity, but you also have the shower. This is technically a 3/4 bathroom, meaning there's just a shower and there isn't necessarily a tub. A true full bathroom would have a shower and a bathtub, but in this case, they did a beautiful job with the tile and really tying in this bathroom. Unique feature number 3 is having a gas fireplace directly in that greeting room. As soon as you walk in through the front door, those fireplaces back in the day, that's probably how people warmed their house. Not so much these days, so a lot of times you'll just see a gas insert, so you can still get an actual flame. It's not like it's a fake flame, but it's more as an aesthetic, not necessarily to heat the whole house. Very common to have that built-in fireplace. In addition to the fireplace, unique feature number 4 is a lot of these built-ins. So you'll notice on both sides of the fireplace, you have these like built-in shelving. It actually looks really good, especially when you repaint them. It can be used for storage, it can be used for decoration. But you'll see as we walk through this house, there's a bunch of little like secret built-in storage. So as I turn the corner here into the hallway, you'll even notice that between these bedrooms, there's even more built-in storage, or it can be used just, simply for decoration. Very common to have that extra built-in space throughout a Sugarhouse home. All right, in the basement now, as you look in this kind of general area, very common to see sort of a second living room space. In the basement, a lot of people would either have their kids come down here and hang out, or maybe you put another TV up here for some extra entertainment space. We've got 2 bedrooms here. Now here's a unique thing about this particular property. It was originally built in 1924 as a 3-bedroom house. So you had 2 bedrooms up there, you had another one down here. There is a huge jump in value when you upgrade to that 4th bedroom. So what these guys did is they actually did a little bit of changes to the structure, moved some walls around in order to get this 4th bedroom. That plays a significant role in increasing overall value. Whenever you go from a 3-bed to a 4-bed, you just have that many more families that need that extra bedroom space because they've got multiple kids, or maybe they have some family living with them, or they just want to have an extra room to use as an office. All right, let's check out bedroom number 3. Again, we're in the basement, but there's actually really good natural light. You might not be able to tell from the camera angle, but there's a window right here. We're not fully underground. There's sort of different echelons of basements in Salt Lake City. Some of them you can't even see the daylight. But in this case, we're kind of, the ground level would be right about here on me, and I'm a little bit taller. So you can still get plenty of natural light even in these basements, which is awesome. So it's not like you're down here in this dark hidden cave. All right, now this is where things get really interesting and really, really important. Like I said, as mentioned, having that 4th bedroom is gonna add a ton of versatility to a house. So whether you need an extra bedroom space, or you just need a playroom for the kids, or if you need an office space down here to be a little bit, out of the loudness that might be going on upstairs in the kitchen, having that 4th bedroom makes a big difference. And of course, having a 2nd bathroom down here makes it very convenient for your guests. They don't have to walk all the way upstairs just to use that bathroom. So here's the 2nd bathroom down here. This is technically a full bathroom because it has the shower and the tub. So some of the extra little finishes and attention to detail that they put in here, not only did they put in new hardware, but they also retiled this bathroom. They did a beautiful tile flooring in here and upgraded the whole vanity to really make this house stand out. It's important in these bathrooms, especially when you might be somewhat limited in space, to really take advantage of the whole square footage. Very, very common in Sugarhouse to have a 4-bed, 2-bath total, with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs and another 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in the basement. It's very, very common to have this layout. In this particular case, these guys put in a little bit of extra work and created that 4th bedroom. But these older homes, it's really, really important to know a couple of things. So I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 considerations if you're going to buy an older home, whether it's in Sugarhouse or one of the surrounding areas. The first is the electrical. When they built these houses in the 20s, totally different technology than they have today, and they didn't quite have the same standards or technology or materials available as you would get in, say, a new construction home. So when you're looking at electrical and you're going through the home inspection process, it's really, really important to take a deep dive and make sure that you don't have anything unsafe or technology that's too old that's gonna be very, very costly to have to redo in the future. So we're talking knob and tube wiring or even aluminum wiring. That technology that existed when these houses were built or when they were renovated a few decades later just isn't quite up to par of what you'd expect in a house today. Another consideration is the plumbing. Just like the electrical and some other aspects of the home, they just didn't have the same materials or the same building standards that they do today. So when you're going to look at an older home, you definitely want to make sure you have a home inspector or maybe even a plumber take a look at the plumbing situation with the pipes and how the plumbing is operating to make sure that it's not going to be a huge headache down the road. And last, I'll say something that is actually notorious in the Sugarhouse area is the sewer lines. A lot of these sewer lines are like the very old school, original, like cast iron, older material. If a sewer line goes out, it is very, very expensive to replace. They have to essentially dig out the line itself, uproot it, and replace it with something brand new, and then pile all the dirt back on. It's probably way more complicated than how I just described it, but it is very costly. What a lot of people will do when they're buying a house in these older neighborhoods is what's called a sewer scope inspection. So basically a guy sticks a long antenna with a little camera on the end. They put it down through the sewer line and they check for cracks. They check for any obstructions. They check to make sure that there's no tree roots growing through these sewer lines, because you have to keep in mind, after 100 years, a lot of the surrounding vegetation and trees have started to spread and grow roots, and that can cause issues with the sewer line. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this tour. This was a fully remodeled, a beautiful custom home. We are the closest you can possibly be to Westminster without being in student housing. This is a fantastic location and very desirable part of Sugarhouse. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any questions about living or moving to Salt Lake City, please reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below. You can call us, text us, even hop on a Zoom call. We'd love to help you out. If you have any questions about Salt Lake City, please reach out to us.